Back at it. Episode 166 of the Core And Dricanhippie Show. We are your hosts.
Core.
And the most tired hippie in the room. Dricanhippie. Nigga tired as shit right now. I ain't gonna sleep till like 3 in the morning last night. This nigga wanna text me.
That's right.
What's good though?
Regular shit, man. It's a Sunday. Happy Easter to the world. You know what I'm saying? If you celebrate and observe it. If you don't, hey, enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah, so we recorded on this Easter Sunday, so don't expect the recap for the verses. That's coming next episode, alright? But we do got a couple recaps and shit, but y'all see what's happening right here with the Nosachi Bhabie clothing.
Yes, sir.
Mash up, you know what I'm saying? Got the New York Mets one, you know what I mean? This was hard. I was waiting to get my cut, like I said. Shout out to you, Noel. Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody involved with this.
Red Deep.
I had to throw this hoodie on with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, we do it. But look, I got the Mr. Met on the side, the NYC Cone construction joint. And you know, our staple, our pigeon.
That pigeon, man.
It's the staple.
When you see that, you know it's New York, man.
Boom, you know what I'm saying? Then they got the World's Fair right there and the halo, you know what I mean? So I had to get that. Y'all know how I feel about my Mets. I'm upset that the MLB season started and they ain't played yet because Washington got COVID.
Same shit from continuing off from last year.
Yeah, so we get back into the
yeah, shout out to Harmony Clothing, man. Shout out to Noel, shout out to Randy Bears, you know what I mean? Shout out to my brothers, man. I got the Jets joint, and I'm not even a Jets fan, but that's how fire that shit is.
That green.
That green, bro.
They chose that dark.
With the red, with the apple, New York apple and back.
It's shaped like an apple, and they got New York like in like cursive type.
Yeah,
font.
kind of font. Yeah,
one of those weird type hippie fonts.
Mm-hmm.
And it says New York, but it's shaped like the apple.
That shit is dope. Got the Jets on it, and I got the Rangers joint with the train station 123 Penn Station on the side. Shout out to Harmony Clothing, check them out. Man, this is what it's about, man. Support who supports you, and support who you know, man.
While y'all here, like,
comment, subscribe.
Hit that share button, hit that notification bell, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can know exactly when we drop. Because I'm trying to experiment this month. We dropping a video every day this month. So I want to see how y'all react to that. Shout out to the new subscribers that we got.
Shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the long time subscribers. Shout out to the mid-time subscribers. Shout out to everybody that supports.
Commenting and all that, you know what I'm saying?
I have a comment.
And we not gonna start here, but we are just gonna say prayers up for DMX. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into that later on in the episode. But prayers up to DMX. Y'all already know me. Probably top 15, top 20 for me. Personal reasons. Core top 15?
I think I put him in the top 10, bro.
Top 10, that nigga.
He might be like 7, 8 for me.
Living legend.
Excuse me. The impact that I lived at. You know what I'm saying? I remember that DMX time. I wasn't the age I was for Big, where I was like a kid. I was a teenager. Yeah. Like shit, he was talking about I was trying to get pussy. You know what I'm saying? I was selling weed and I was experiencing different emotions towards my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And
he was hitting every emotion at that
He hit all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fighting with demons of knowing what the streets entail, but
and then somebody we looked up to personally was such a fanatic of his.
Yeah.
That we had to pay attention to that.
Him.
Yeah, we had to embrace that music because he put it in your face regardless. Rest in peace to Herb, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we talk about that even if we didn't have the album where his apartment was and where we stayed.
And the type of his fucking sister he had.
Right, the vicinity we was in. Nigga, I was listening to it with
our back of our buildings, we lived right next to each other. The back of our back windows, we saw each other. We could talk to each other, and his was right there, and he had like the crazy
it's like
sister.
his window faced your window in my building.
It was shout out to the people we grew up with. It was me and Milagros. Then you had Jason and Brian. Then you had Amanda and Teresa.
Used to go to her grandmother crib or something like that back there.
Both their crib. The grandmother was on top of mine's.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, right where Barnes was at. Then you had Jason Bryan across.
Because Amanda had...
And Eddie was on the other side.
In the front.
On the other side, yeah. Then y'all two.
But we had the back crew where we used to talk and shit.
All hours of the night.
Hours
Niggas
of the
is
night.
9 years old and shit talking 2 in the morning. Mom's like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Screaming at each other through the window. Shout out to Maddie Block,
Shout out
man.
to Madison, man. But yeah, that's why DMX is so like revered to me, like,
and prominent.
Yeah,
to both of us.
Yeah, it's both of us. So
because it's not even a choice. It's like we absorb our environment.
He was a voice for us. So
especially that summer. What summer is that? 9,
7, 8.
Whatever summer.
A year or 2 after you got to the block.
Yeah, because I came in 96. What type of games being played? How it's going down?
That's the one after Flesh Him Up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one after that. I keep forgetting the name, but the one where he's sitting there like this.
Yeah, that was one of our greatest summers, bro.
That's football, baseball. Baseball in the morning, PAL, early times, get home, basketball, then football when the street lights come on.
Yeah,
smoking tea bags.
Smoking tea bags. We definitely was smoking tea bags before we...
Niggas is trying to be grown, man. But, yeah, man, DMX, man, prayers to him, man. I hope you get well.
I hope we go through it.
And I'm not trying to like, read everything that's dropping, because niggas just dropping shit and then bringing it back. And then it's like, nah, give me time and then tell me what happened.
Well, I just hope he pulled through. And this changes his outlook on life.
I mean, his outlook probably good. It's just that disease that got implanted in him is something hard to fight.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
It's something hard to
fight.
I
shouldn't say that because his outlook on life is a beautiful one.
He always praying and he always, you know what I mean? He always giving it to the higher power. But it's just that demon that was implanted in him. Like we said, if you know his story, somebody did that to him, and it was like, damn, bro, I just wanted to smoke weed and rap and shit, and you laced my shit. You know what I'm saying? You fucked my whole life up, bro. Even though he got to where he got to still, because he's that strong of a soldier. You know what I'm saying? He's that strong of a human. But it still affected him to this day, man. That shit is fucked up, bro. Love that nigga, man.
Yeah, I love Earl, man.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, prayers up, like I said, man. He gonna be good. He gonna be good. We got to it, but we got to it. Fuck it, man. Sometimes it grabs your soul, you know what I'm saying, to talk about people that you feel.
Remember
like
a time where the argument was who was better, him or a hoe?
Yeah.
Remember when that was the...
And it was never, it was never no real, like, argument. It was always, like, somebody would say it, and then, like, me and you, whole fans would be like, all right. But Hov did this, though, because you got to try to combat with something. Cove was more commercial, but then you can't say that, because DMX was commercial as well. And then they was just as raw with the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And then when you got to see the battle, it was like, oh,
I don't even call him commercial. I think people just gravitated
his shit just crossed over.
And it crossed over like, DMX, baby, you gotta come and get it, baby. You with it, and you gotta do it.
I'm not making this for no white kids.
But you want, but it's for humans. It's not the rhythms. See, the rhythms is what we react to because that's our heritage and our culture. But it was his tone, it was his approach, it was his bark that made people move.
He looked like a human dog, like he was hungry, like he wanted whatever he was going for.
Nigga had arenas barking, bro.
Then to have the perfect matchup, to have Swiss beats to give you those type of hype beats.
100,000 people barking.
What? Nigga, wasn't he Woodstock? Yeah. He had the whole world there, like basically. That shit was like 10 million people, son.
Rock that shit.
Rocking to DMX in a fucking in the overalls.
Never do that. That's my pops, but he ain't never do that, bro. That shit still touches me down. You know what I'm saying? So I wish him the best, man. Him and his family.
Word up. That's a fact.
I keep thinking of the Help Me Ayama episode with this shit, man. Like, every time some shit happens with him with drugs, I always revert back to that. Because, you know, I'm somebody, I don't have sympathy for people, but I feel bad sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you have, knowledge of what you're doing to self, how can I feel bad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when your son is begging you to stop, and you're like, man, that's what I do. And people laughed at that.
And it's crazy because
But if he dies, then it's not funny no more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the shit I always talk to you about. Not like Prince. Niggas made fun of Prince, but when Chaps with his ass out, Michael Jackson was a pedophile till the day he died.
He gone.
Right. Then when they do the Neverland shit, you got everybody like, yo, this is bullshit, because he's gone. But where was that energy when he was alive?
Yeah, he was supposed to support him. He was supposed to hold him down. And he was doing a lot for your community, for your people. You know
I don't speak ill on the dead, but I like to point out the ills and the ones that are still living.
It wasn't like, yeah, at least like show some. I mean, I understand people have their vices. You know what I'm saying? People do what they do.
Everybody does.
But if they like such a big person like these people we talk about, and they are doing certain shit, like sometimes you should at least be like, all right, they doing this, they doing that in their spare time, but they doing this. You know what I'm saying? You can't always hold people to a certain standard, bro. Like, I learned that shit throughout my life. You know what I mean?
You gotta let them be who they are. You either love them for that or you don't, and leave it be.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Leave
If
it
you
be.
love somebody, you love somebody unconditionally.
Who they
That's how
are,
it should
bro.
be. Yeah, that's how it should be. Like, I don't like certain shit that you do, but I love you, bro. And when it comes down to it, I'm gonna be standing right behind you. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's
I
vice
might tell
versa
you
for
what you
me.
did,
That's
bro.
vice versa for me and you, bro.
Yeah, that's how I go with both of us. I see certain shit you do, I'll tell you. You
Nigga be like, yo,
shit.
Cole, you fucking. I was? Alright, cool.
That's the type, and that's what I was going. I wrote that down in here. How business and friendship, because getting more into the JBP topic is like now we seeing 3 weeks, almost a month now, right? Where you watched it and you like,
I don't want them back.
I could see it progressing without them, and that's what I was trying to say is that they not into this world. They don't really want it like that. So if he could find somebody to compliment him with that and understand what he does and know that sometimes he might do some shitty shit, but it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's more because they're his friends from the business. You know what I'm saying? That's the polar opposite.
And
I
these
see
people
with
he having on his
people from
personal life.
like it said. This is barbershop banter. This is what we said. This ain't we don't even call it barbershop banter unless it's a guest or someone. This is us without that. If this shit wasn't on, we would be talking the same way with just less filter. As funny as that is, right? Because people would tell me, yo, y'all I like because y'all niggas keep it real. I'd be like, bro, I swear to God, we hold back. I swear to God.
Because my joking is my joking is dark.
Yeah.
I laugh at dark shit.
Dark shit.
And Cole be like, wow, that's just a defense mechanism for me. I just start giggling, bro.
You can't do that here.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? So sometimes y'all see me start laughing and then I'll say something that moves away from that because I don't want nobody to feel no type of way. But at the same time, we don't give a fuck. Because we gotta be unfiltered, you know what I'm saying? So
because everybody else is trying to filter themselves. We're not doing that.
Yeah, man.
We unfiltered in a professional way. So I don't want to see them back because I feel like they already invested in the industry and who they are. They have jobs in the industry. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They get money in the industry. They don't really need to do that. So I've always known that, but they do it with him because it helps build who they are as well.
Yeah, it might even be a selfish thing too. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
At this point, to be honest, I don't see Maul and Rory getting any more, growing anymore from the JPP network. I don't see that. I think, to me, they met their ceiling. They got to their ceiling as far as what they can capture there.
Okay.
I feel for them because I fuck with them. Mm-hmm. I feel they should do their own thing. But I don't think they want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want to do it.
They don't want to do that. They've been doing that shit for years.
It might be like once a month.
They've been doing the JBB shit for years. And remember, it didn't start with them. See, a lot of people just started watching Joe and paying attention. They think that's what it's been. No.
It was Marissa.
Right. He was by himself.
Yeah. Then he bought Rory and then he bought Marissa. I mean,
so it'll go on. He knows that. And I like it better this way because it's less filtered.
Honestly, I was on Joe Budden's side anyways. You knew that. Everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's better this way because he gets more freedom to do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? More wouldn't have wanted Steve Stock to be there.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think he wants the industry people there. But Joe does.
Well, he says, he has said that.
He got his friends. He likes to keep that personal though.
Yeah.
I
don't like to
see
dive
that
too
for
much
more.
into shit.
He don't like to show
But that's
off.
what I said to you before. He has personal relationships with certain people, so he's gonna only have a certain type of opinion on certain subjects because he can't give.
Yeah.
Because it might fuck up relationships, and that's what I mean. Where they have industry ties and business. Like if we sat on the couch, it ain't gonna be none of that. I'm here for this network and to build off this. And like he said, I'm trying, like Joe used to say, I'm trying to give content and you guys just every week just holding back. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I've seen that. And then when he's doing that, then you see them try to force some shit out. I'm not getting that now. This is fluent content, conversation. Oh, I don't like that. See, why you just like with the Sweetie and Quavo shit. Well, just shut it. Yo, nigga, I can't be mad at the nigga that's coming out if I don't know him.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get that from them. They gonna laugh and joke.
Yeah, just like the shit with JT and Young Miami and Lil Uzi. Mm-hmm. They was talking about that.
I ain't watched that. I ain't watched yesterday yet.
Good.
I'll save it for tomorrow.
I guess he had like a little argument with her.
But as far as to get to what your topic was with friendship and business, I think it's slightly different for. I think it depends on the friendship, bro. I don't view you as a friend. Bro, when we was teenagers, before we was 20, we used to get mad when bitches and called us friends. You know, that's not my friend. Either that's my cousin or my brother. That's family. You can't, don't label that my friend. Because I got friends that I don't fuck with.
Yeah.
That's not my friend. Money, when people be like, you see what it is when money comes. Nigga, we've been broke together.
Yeah.
That's like what Cam was saying, or Zeke said. Cam buy a sandwich, and he get the sandwich, and it's only Cam with the sandwich, and he like, spit on it. I thought of us, bro. How long we...
That's what I was going to say. They remind me of us for some reason.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You just spit on that sandwich. Give me a piece. What is you talking about? What are you doing that for? Or it was, I got an arrow, cut that in 4, boom. I got 4 wings, you want a wing? You want some rice? Remember this shit? Put this shit in the nigga hand?
Hands, nigga.
How could money fuck up what we have? I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? If he feels some type of way today, watch tomorrow.
Yeah. You gotta know, again.
I'm calling his mother.
Yeah, you gotta know the person. You gotta know the person.
What that nigga said about me? I'm calling his mom.
Yeah, you gotta know the person because a lot of people still, that's what gets me aggravated in my life and why I secluded myself. People act like they still don't know me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, this nigga mad, I don't want to be around him. And they be like, that nigga not mad. He just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
You replace me as far as the angry one.
And it's not even anger. Crazy. But it's not even anger. The only time that I'm angry...
Now you see what I always been saying.
The only time that I'm angry is like in relationship, personal-wise with me.
Mm-hmm.
But you see that I'm starting to grow in different ways now. I'm not flipping for no reason no more. You know what I'm saying? This probably the longest I've been at a job where I'm like, I feel so much anger towards certain workers that I work with, and I'm like, bro, go ahead. Yeah, I'll be like, go ahead, go do your thing, because I'm making money right now, and I can't let you affect that right now.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for that, bro.
Because I'm at a certain point in my life where, damn, man, my niece walks up to me and asks me for shit.
I ain't gonna front. That shit with the fairy, I was mad at you.
She see me,
but I'm like, yo,
she see us on YouTube and tell us that she want to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? And she be like, yo, so I can't be fucking shit up. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Because I was holding the old nigga down, and they was like, yo, you just can't do it that way. I'm like, bro, but they was wild. Them white niggas was drunk and shit, but as far as friendship and business, yeah, if it is that type of friendship, you gotta tell your business partner, which is your friend, which beyond the point, like Core was saying, friends turn into family. Mm-hmm. So then, however certain shit turns out, shit gonna really hurt or shit gonna feel good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell them what you feeling, regardless of any fact. Everybody know on this platform that been watching us and following us, know last month and probably the month before that, I was not at my best. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything was at like a 6 or a 5. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I tried so hard.
Yeah, but he knows that I pick myself up. I hate looking to somebody to help. You know what I'm saying? Because my pops left me when I was 2 years old. So it's like, if that nigga don't want me, who the fuck gonna want you or even want to help you? You know what I'm saying? But then you see somebody as strong as the parent that stood there with you and held you down, and you see that they are humans like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta choose your circle very, you know what I mean, precise. Yeah. You gotta exactly pick it. You know what I'm saying? Because then you could go off the deep end yourself. You know yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to whoever's watching this, whatever age you are, whatever you're going through. You know yourself. Yeah, you know yourself. And it's like, I keep it. Now that I'm doing, I think that's why I continue to do it, because now I watch myself talking about myself. Mm-hmm. And it's like, nigga, you can't keep procrastinating or jerking around or fucking... You contradicting yourself every time in your personal life, and that's why you draining yourself. Because you contradicting yourself. You saying something, but you keep doing something else. Oh, I look fat on camera, and then every time I get to work, Uber Eats. Some nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this shit to myself. That's why when people, I be like, yo, tell me how you feel exactly. Because you not going to say no worse shit than I'm saying to myself.
And I told you with that, nigga, you had me motivated. I was going to the gym with you.
Yeah. So, I think that too, the effects of COVID is now hitting me mentally.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't hit me last year.
Yeah, we was watching everybody go through it last year, and we was like, damn, we understand it, but why? Like, we good. But then now, I think for me, it's like, damn, I always did hold myself secluded, introvert, you know what I'm saying? But then when I wanted to step out, I stepped out.
Right, and we can't.
And now I can't do that. And that was always my fear of going to jail. I'm like, yo, yes, I'm an indoor person. I'm always in my crib, but I like to go outside too. Whenever I feel like it. If I'm in jail in a closet, nah, man. Nah, man.
You know, but women in there, that was my first thing.
And then I watched, I'm starting to like their podcast a little more. I think because the third girl left, the thing is, with Mandy and, what's her name? Mm-hmm. And Mandy, she catches me more because she's like 30 years old or 31. And she talks real shit. Mm-hmm. She talks what she goes through, like real shit. You know what I'm saying? And they had Rory, and they was talking business and friends. And I like Rory's responses, but I like the way they talking about it. They like, you know what I'm saying? They coming from a female's perspective, which is, if we don't want to admit to it or not, is a stronger perspective. Because they got to worry about more shit than we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are fucking, I don't even know what to call that. They are incubator. They bring life into this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they got to worry about more shit, if they know it or not. Because she's not, I don't think she got a kid. You know what I'm saying? Whether they know it or not, they think in a whole different way than us. But he said you can either keep the friendship and leave the business, or you could keep the business and lose both. Friendship and business. So you could be doing the business with your friend, but it's strictly business, and now you got lawyers and shit talking business, and friendship is done. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta choose which one you want. And I think they choosing to keep their friendship. The JBP. I think all three of them are choosing to keep their friendship. If y'all want to come, he's saying that if y'all want to come back on the show, I want y'all back. Y'all can come back whenever y'all want to. But if not, I need to keep this friendship. Because y'all keep my mental intact. You know what I'm saying? Y'all that core people for me. So, if y'all fans of it, don't be selfish. And be like, oh, I want them back regardless of the fact. And then it fuck up his friendship and his psyche. You know what I'm saying?
And the platform.
Yeah, let's just see what Joe does. If you believe in him, you believe in him.
You can't force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. Or see the vision that you don't see. And I think that's where with business, friendship can go wrong. If the visions are off. Look at almost anyone. You look at Hov and Dan. They had different visions.
Yeah, different angles.
Yeah.
I want to go this way. You want to go this way. So what we gonna do with this though?
Yeah,
Right now, what we gonna do with this? And they kept the business and lost both. They lost their friendship and their business. You know what I'm saying? So.
Because I think if the friendship is there, you could still create another business. Like, there should be no reason why Dame isn't a part of Rock Nation.
Or have the knowledge to be like, I'm not going to business with you no more.
Half of the niggas that was fucking with Hov on Rockefeller is at Rock Nation.
You still fuck with him. And it's not to say that Dame's not doing his thing.
No.
He's doing exactly what he wanted to do. I want to be independent. Whenever I get a largest amount of money, it's back on the street. Right. Like he said, I'm making a movie, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I want to get on his platform.
And I'm about big business. I'm trying to...
I want to fuck with Dame Dash. I want to get on his platform. I like his platform.
I just don't see that with us because it's like...
No, we tell each other whatever
it's like feel. It's support as well. It's not just like business. It's like, oh, you want to do that? All right, what can I do? Yeah. I ain't got to sign no fucking paper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's the same thing, bro. Like, so what my man is, what you just pay me? Watch what I give him.
Yeah, because even if it comes down to paperwork, it's like, we know what we doing with that.
Yeah, everybody don't really come from the mud, bro. I know what you used to eat for dinner, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how we... From this, I told niggas, bro, we don't live in different... You live next door to me, you my neighbor. No, we live in the same home. This block is a house.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like I lived in Clinton Hills in a nice area and he was in style. We both was right next door to each other and we knew we got into each other's lives at a young age.
Bro, when I had issues with my mother, bro, how old was I? When that shit started.
Niggas stood in our crib 2 separate times, 2 separate occasions.
That's later. I'm talking about match when I'm coming next door, like I just have to I have to sit here. Rosa Kanachi come outside with me. I'm just right? How old are we? 12, 13?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I don't see money and be like, oh, yeah, I can't get that nigga none of this. And I hear him like, yeah, we can't use your man on this day. I'll be like, okay, how much you pay me? All right, cool.
Yeah, I just see that shit as much as, I think it's almost like the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like these like, all right, yeah. You could give me all that. And some of that is going to Chic and to the Styles. Just cause I need to do that. That's just what I need to do. His moms fed me. His moms took me to school. Like, what we talking about? I used to go to school. If my shoelace was untied, as much as they not fucking with each other right now, Mike would be right in front of his crib every morning. Mm-hmm. Yo, what you doing?
Making sure everybody right.
Come in, let me tell you shit that, you know what I'm saying? So
it's just a difference. I think it's a difference when people say, yo, that's my friend and that's my people's. Then that's what I say. family here. It's different. I love y'all more than my real family. I know that. So the fuck? That's who would be upset. Like, man, this nah, bro. You wasn't with me.
Also, remember we spoke about this code months ago when it happened, but Takeoff charges dropped. Remember they tried to hit him with the sexual assault charges, like early 2020? I'll show you the clip. We spoke about it. They tried to hit him with sexual assault.
Takeoff from the Migos?
Yeah.
They didn't go nowhere though.
They dropped it. No charges, so he good on that. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Let's get to it. What you think about it?
What?
You saw the official trailer?
Space Jam?
Is it? What you thinking?
I got mixed feelings. I'm not gonna hold you.
Where you want to start with?
I got mixed feelings. You want the good first?
You want to start with the Monstars first? That's the good? You like the Monstars?
Who is that?
Alright, let's get it, bro. I'm going to show you right here.
Who
I'm
are
going to
they?
say it at the same time. Klay Thompson.
That's
the fire guy.
I peeped that real
Klay
quick.
Thompson is the fire guy.
Okay, because he on fire.
Uh-huh. Then you got Dame Lillard, the robot dude.
I was trying to, I'm like, who that with the
Come
part?
on,
Okay, I got you.
live.
I got you.
Game time. Then you got Diana Taurasi is the chick with the spider legs.
Oh, they did her dirty.
Mm-hmm.
They did her dirty.
Then you got AD. He's big dude with the eyebrow. That's the Monstars right there.
I thought Kyrie was there, but I guess not.
I don't think so.
Mm.
I like the Monstars. I like how they look. I like the. Of course, we're gonna like the graphics for this time.
That's the good. I like the graphics. I think it's dope. I think it looks crazy. I want to see it in theaters, but I'm not.
I'm like,
The bad. I say this. Is given a better acting feel than Mike. Mike was horrible in Space Jam. Okay. Nobody likes to talk about that because that was their man.
But fair to him, he never had a chance to do anything before that. LeBron got a couple chances.
No, nigga, I'm keeping it in the same lane, bro.
I understand that.
What, nigga, you jumped in?
Jumped in it.
Oh, yeah. I'm a ball player. I'm playing myself. No, nigga. No.
I feel you.
You played yourself horribly. What? Cool. Whatever.
It's a nostalgic movie. It's a movie.
Yeah. It ain't even because of him.
Yeah, the whole movie, the plot and everything was great.
And the people they picked was doodle. Like, what do we talk about? Muggsy Bogues, Sean Bradley. What? Grandmama. Those niggas we running with?
Eric Gordon was in there.
Who?
Eric Gordon. He was his kid, right?
Yeah.
E.G. But go ahead. Finish with your take, bro.
He didn't even put his kids in. Come on, bro. Listen. With the broad, I feel like he should have put his son in it.
Bronny or Max?
The other one.
Max.
Yeah.
The middle one.
Yeah. The young one that don't play. I felt like it gave him more of a real feel. Because he played, but...
Maybe he tried him.
I don't know, maybe he did. I'm not knocking that. Maybe he did in the studio said, yo, boy, it's a dub.
Maybe LeBron's in that.
Maybe, but,
we can't have this flop. I love you.
Fucking War Machine, I don't like Don Cheadle being there.
Being the bad guy?
It's not just about bro. I don't like Don Cheadle being there. It gives it cheesy. Like, this War Machine. Like, you could have picked somebody that gives me more of a evil feel than Don Cheadle. War Machine. Like, you got the feel like that nigga was evil. Like,
it kind of threw me off when I found out he was like.
It was. I was like,
cause I like.
Come on, bro.
On my take, I want LeBron. I want LeBron stand. I like everything about it. I can't wait to see it.
Nah, that doesn't. It's not. LeBron makes me want to watch it.
That threw me off.
That's all I'm saying.
That threw me off when I saw Don Cheadle come and say, if you want to get your kid, we gotta switch. I'm like, oh.
Relax, War Machine.
I'm like, all right. Now I'm not really gonna pay attention to that. I'm gonna watch the shit in total, but I understand where you're coming from with that. And it looks like LeBron is gonna.
And why are they training over again to play ball? Like they didn't play ball the first time with Mike.
We gotta see that. But
we gotta see this Space Jam 2 or this Space Jam revamp. What are we doing?
Legacy. But You right. Y'all still the same characters. Y'all still know what time it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Oh, they did the D-Wade LeBron show? You saw?
Yeah, with Shorty.
Lola?
What they do with Lola?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I
Why
thought
they
he
ain't
was
doing
on.
with Bugs?
She was on the fast
Why they
break
ain't
with
doing
him.
with Bugs? Why they doing with Shorty? But hey,
You gonna see
leave it alone. Leave it
Because
alone.
all that shit, we
But
take
listen,
all that
this
shit
is all
into
I'm saying.
consideration.
This is all
So
I'm saying.
whatever leads to that is like, all right.
Cool. I just looked at it like, alright, Braun's son, they snatched him, whatever. So now he out there trying to get his son
And
back.
the conflict they was having before that. He want him to play the role, but he don't want to.
He didn't want to, right? And then they snatched him up, boom, boom. So now he need help to get his son back. So I thought when they sit him down in the tomb, that these niggas gonna be down there like, oh, you need help, right? You know what I'm saying? To help him. But the Monstars ain't the trash Monstars from before, it's the elites. You know what I mean?
It looked like it's gonna be a tournament.
Cool, whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be different teams.
Why these niggas is training again? They should already know how to play ball.
Again.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
These are clips.
Don't
we gotta see. We gotta see.
Part two.
We gotta see.
They say part two. Don't say part two new legacy. Nah,
we
fuck
gotta
that.
see because when even the playing scenes, they look like they playing better though.
Nah, Yosemite Sam was shooting the ball up like he wasn't on the bench in the first one.
Yeah, when he said shoot the ball.
He said shoot the ball, he shot the ball, bro. I'm like, come on.
I mean.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah,
you know that's not what I mean. You had the baby blue shorts on in the first one.
But you want to watch it though?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Like, don't get that twisted. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
I think I'm gonna take movies.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
I'm going in there.
I'm not going to be enclosed with no kids, running noses, sneezing. Nah. No mask and shit, crying. I'm not doing that. Put that shit on the 65-inch on HBO Max and get crazy.
Like you said, they took it into consideration, not really picking the Monstars. I like.
As they should.
You know what I'm saying? And Diana Taurasi to be in there, that's hard.
Yeah, that's dope.
You gotta have the
that's
women.
Dope because they ain't had no female for Lola in the first
They
one.
ain't have no WNBA.
Yes, they did.
What year was that? 95?
Nah, something.
I think WNBA probably came into play 99.
Nah, fuck out of here.
Hold on, let's double check the WNBA.
Nah, hell no. It was around before then. Remember, Janelle used to wear the fucking Comets jersey, bro. I was in 90-something because we was in fucking
97.
35, see?
When the Space Jam go 96.
97, 98, something like that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Right there, you couldn't really. I don't think they was comfortable.
You could have, nah, you could have used Cynthia Cooper.
Cynthia Cooper.
Show Swoops.
Show Swoops.
Facts. Because they cooked that first year. And smoked the Liberty in the final. I remember. Could even pick Teresa Weatherspoon instead of Muggsy Bogues. Pick Muggsy Bogues, bro. And Sean Bradley.
Liberty shit?
And Sean Bradley was a monster. What the fuck are we? Rest in peace, Sean Bradley.
Nah, rest in peace. He not dead.
He not dead?
No.
So that's what I be talking about with these headlines.
Paralyzed.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Shit.
It came out.
He was on a bike?
I think it was a car accident.
But he was on a bike.
Yeah, he was on the bike and he got hit by a car.
He's 7'6". What bike he was on?
Them niggas like cyclists. He had to be on the bicycle. Like, that's something that fit him. So, praise to him, man.
Space Jam 2 gonna be dope though.
Space Jam came out in 97. So they came out, it was the same year. Yeah, so it's like.
Oh, it was out in the summer too, so.
It came out in March. Space Jam came out March 11th, 1997.
They played in the summer. The women.
The women's, yeah. I believe it started like in June or some shit.
July. Yeah, so it should be dope, but I just don't understand why they training again. They should be ready to help Braun, but the Monstars is more superstars now.
I don't know. WNBA started April 96.
April?
96.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
during the year they was shooting or they was shooting
already
before.
done.
Yeah. But the women representation in the Space Jam 2 is what we was getting to. That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know Diana Taurasi was one of the monsters. That is very fire.
She's the GOAT.
She's the GOAT. The underpaid GOAT.
Yeah, she's the GOAT. You watch Boogie?
Not yet.
I was gonna say,
you watch King Kong vs. Godzilla yet?
Not yet.
See, I asked him the last one. See?
You watched The Wire?
The Wire.
The Wire.
What? What?
Yeah. Take it back to '98.
Yeah, I watched it for like the 10th time.
Snowfall.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Gotta go.
Yeah, right.
You gotta go. He gotta go. That nigga's wild. I know y'all watched it. That nigga's wild.
So what you did right there? You did what Frank was saying did?
I did what Franklin did, and then you know.
I boomed him.
Gotta get got. Nah, not in front of moms.
Right. I boomed him, bro. I boomed him, and moms moved wrong. Boomed him too, bro.
You can't have moms moving crazy.
Y'all moving.
Wait, not y'all. She ain't do nothing.
She better. she better flex up.
He came in and said, "What I did." Whisper. I said, she looked at him like, "What you did?" Exactly what you did. Tell me. Then she went back and told Franklin, like, "Yo, Franklin, I ain't nothing to do with that." That nigga came to the crib talking about he drunk some club soda and told the bitch, "It's out there. What you want me to do?" Nigga, this is what I'm gonna do. Get out my crib, bro. Damn, that nigga wild. He bugging.
He gotta go.
He gotta go. Leon, somebody.
So what? So they not looking for Leon no more because Fatback died? I don't understand.
Remember? They still looking for him? The two bitches came to Man Boy.
No, I'm talking about the cops.
I mean, see, this the shit sometimes.
It's the TV shit.
Yeah, it's the TV shit where you can't get into every detail.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I know, but you know I gotta do it.
Yeah, because you see him
even to the shit I love. He back on the block.
Yeah, because for me, I'ma take it as he's sneaking on him, you know, hiding.
No, that's not what they said.
Then they showing that he's just. So I don't know.
He out and about. He back in the projects, take the peas over, right?
Trying right now, because OG was like, I can't wait to max it. Sunset. Hold on, he took his gun out there and just ran. I was like, oh shit.
Yo.
I got one too, nigga. Like, I don't want to fight. I'm gonna fuck this little nigga out.
Get out of here, Jerry. Good nigga said something.
Nigga say he really want to squabble. Nigga say there's only a couple of them left. Like,
only a couple of them left like that.
Had to go get your room for that nigga. Like,
yeah, bro. Yeah.
I don't know how to deal with this. I'm not fighting this nigga.
No boy. Nigga's a little loose right now. He want to fight.
But what Jerome is saying is true. Like, now, Fatback kept his people good. Like, regardless if he wasn't you, nigga. You. Now you gotta take care of
training?
Nah, nigga, I was saying I was on the road.
Man, I was on the road.
Nigga, Jerome said.
I love Jerome.
He remind me of Herbs. So
yeah,
much,
bro.
Son.
Yeah,
so
man.
much. I bet I love this nigga, bro.
Nigga said, yeah, keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that show is great, man.
Yeah, but that part, I ain't like that part. But hey, let it keep rolling. Let my son leave.
Shorty said 5,000, but then you don't right? Nigga said, bitch. That bitch is stupid.
Drug this nigga.
Yeah,
but Alton gotta go, man. That was the blog, everything. And the funny thing is, you know, Reed gonna say that. And don't let Reed find out, cause you talking about me too.
Niggas trying to take my son.
They gonna print that, and that bitch gonna die.
She gotta die before that shit get printed.
So she already in the office.
Typing it. Nah, she in her career typing.
Nah, at the end, she was in the editor's office.
You gotta tell this nigga her name, man.
I love Snowfall. And if you're not watching Snowfall yet, I advise you to do so. Immediately. Get Hulu or get somebody's Hulu subscription because y'all don't have HBO Max. Y'all niggas don't have nothing. They out here asking for everything. I can't loan niggas nothing, bro.
Can't do it, Jack.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I gotta get my own shit soon. So you said you just started watching Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up the book. Yo, that shit is hot.
I can't watch that. I can't let it build. I gotta watch it episode to episode.
That shit is hot.
Cause you know the Captain America series is my shit, and they filming it and shooting it like that.
That Captain America dead pussy though.
He not pussy. He get a rocket. He just a clown though. Like,
Nigga spinning his face, bro. Ain't nobody spinning Steve's face, bro. Not no Brooklyn nigga, bro.
he gotta go.
My son Steve is from Brooklyn.
He gotta go soon, very soon. But I like the dynamic between Falcon and Winter Soldier.
One day, boom.
Yeah, he gonna die.
You gonna die, right?
I don't know. He a super soldier, right?
No, he is.
Yeah.
When he showed up,
When they was talking about him, and he was throwing the shield and shit,
he caught it.
and then he hit and shit. He like one of them niggas type shit. That's why they trying to find the people. But he not it. He not it though. That's why they went and recruited Zemo, because he know what he doing. Yeah, he don't got the info.
Factor,
He don't got the info and he don't got the team, nigga. He don't know what he getting himself into. Nigga. He like, bro, this is what we was dealing with.
and he restricted.
This shit came out of nowhere. Now we gotta be like, oh shit. Now you gotta take that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Falcon, now his head is fucked up like, damn, I thought I was just gonna be doing my missions like I was doing. Super Soldiers coming back. I should have had the shield. Bhabie like, bro, you was a clown.
I'm gonna take that shit.
He said, you playing, bro.
My shit, then, nigga.
I like that nigga Buckley, man. He just gotta tell the Chinese nigga though. He gotta tell the whole Chinese. He gotta tell them.
He ain't gonna tell him, son.
That's his man, right?
Nigga boomed his son.
He got too cool with him. He made him bag shorty and all
you
that.
got that name is familiar. Yo, and that nigga quick, yo. Mention that shit again, I'll kill you. Hold it.
Shit is crazy.
I know what that is, but I ain't gonna say that no more.
You watching the challenge?
Yeah.
Shit getting critical right now.
I think that's the last challenge to the final.
Maybe. What episode is it? Like 17?
Shit like that.
Maybe, because they always go like
14,
21
bro.
episodes.
4 teams left.
Yeah. Who got eliminated last?
Big T.
Big T, no. She eliminated Nisa.
And then she got eliminated this week.
When? What this week, nigga? It's Sunday. That just happened last week.
No.
This week.
That was 2 weeks ago.
No. Who she got eliminated by?
Amber B in a whole brawl. 2-0. Dominated that bitch. On Wednesday, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's word to my mother.
Nah, it can't be. I just watched the last
That's
episode.
word to my moms, bro.
I have to watch it.
It was 4 teams voting. They tried to tie the vote. It was CT and Big T, Cal and Amber B.
What was the challenge?
The challenge was the rolling ball. Shit, they was in this
I saw that.
rollerball. And they had to roll over like the American
I
flag.
saw that.
Yeah, and
And they voted Big T in. And then they voted Anissa in.
No. That's the challenge before that, bro. This challenge, Leroy and what's her name won again. And they tried to tie the vote with Big T and CT and Cal and Amber B. Tried to tie it with Cam and Corey and Nani and Fessy.
Yeah.
They tried to tie the vote, but CT went back on his vote and voted for Cal. So instead of it being a tie vote for Fessy and Nani and Cal and Amber, CT vote swung it to Kyle. So Kyle and Amber went down, and then Leroy and what's her name, CJ, C something. They picked CT and Big T.
Okay.
And it was a girls' elimination. So Amber and Big T had to go at it in the whole brawl.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I don't remember that.
And then this is what happens, right? Amber wins. You know, Cal's her partner. Fessy was going against her. You know, they big brother and shit. She picks Fessy. She takes Fessy from Nani.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch
Right?
it.
So Nani has to pick between CT and Cal. CT don't want her to pick her. So she picked Cal, making CT roll. And it's 4 teams left. Yeah. So CT is rolled this week in this challenge. And I think this is the last challenge, right? So the teams left is Leroy and Shorty, Cam and Corey, Amber B and Fessy, Cal and Nani. That's it. CT rolled. Nigga hype, because he like, yo, I think I just made it to the final. I think so, because there's only 4 teams left.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that because I don't remember that.
This week, bro.
So what you thought about Shorty?
What Shorty is this?
Matter of fact, keep going. I think this is the 3rd time we mentioned it. The George Floyd case.
I didn't watch the last.
The paramedic who responded to help George Floyd.
Both of them, 2 of them.
He was going at it with the defense attorney. He was like, "Nah, that's bullshit. He ain't die off other complications. He died off this."
Yeah.
What everybody saw. You know what I'm saying? So it's not looking too good.
You
You know
see
what I'm
the
saying?
chief
For
of
both.
police? The chief of
I
police
didn't see that
testified, the supervisor testified, all of them. That is not procedure. Once he's handcuffed, he is not supposed to still be.
Yeah, once you detain, you should have him in the backseat.
Yeah, so it's looking like a done deal.
Yeah.
It should be.
He should be in jail for the rest of his physical time. You know what I'm saying? So, and this should be the precedence to everything else that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So,
So we'll just wait and see where that goes next.
anything more on the marijuana? I heard you can have. You said 3 O's in yourself, right?
3 ounces
How
on your
much you can hold
person.
in your crib? You said
Up to 5 pounds.
up to 5 pounds.
6 plants per adult per 21-year-old in your crib. Up to 5 pounds. You can smoke anywhere. Cigarettes is allowed. And you can't smoke anywhere cigarettes isn't allowed. New York City parks, New York City housing. New York City Transit. You can't drive wild. You can't smoke while driving.
Yeah, you can't make it so evident while driving.
But they cannot
can't
pull
be
you
for
over
suspicion.
for
Smelling it
smelling it.
or seeing the smoke.
No, they have to see.
They have to see you go like this.
They have to see you smoking. Yeah. They have to leave you the fuck alone now. And as far as selling weed, as long as you're not taking cash, they can't bother you for that. So if I come upon you and I want 2 ounces, just
Send
saying,
me whatever on
Zelle it
Cash
to you.
App or Zelle or whatever.
cash, and you give me the 2 ounces right in front of the 2 ounces, and ain't no more.
It's
It's
not-
hot out here.
That's not an exchange.
No.
They, in their eyes, it's just like,
No.
oh my man,
I could have Zelled that
we
shit to you at
smoking,
9
we
o'clock.
smoking with each other here.
As long as I don't go in my pocket and take out $200 or whatever, give it to you, and you give me, there's none of that. But if I can stand in front of you and be like, yeah, what's good, bro? Yeah, boom. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got this. It's a gift. Well, how many ounces? It's 2 ounces, officer.
Mm-hmm. It's good enough.
You got more ounces? Yeah, I got.
You got your
I
scale
got
on
a
you?
half an ounce on me after these 2 ounces. So I had 2 ounces and a half on me.
Nah, I don't got nothing else on me. I got this blunt.
No, I do. I got another ounce. I got another half on me. Officer.
Yo.
And they can't do nothing. So it's like that now. So if you out here and you making a living that way, I advise you to tell your clientele to get Zelle. Tell them get off the fucking Cash App so you can get all your money. Get on Zelle and have them Zelle your money. And do what you do.
Yeah. NBA YoungBoy got denied bail for $540,000, right? He had it, but they denied it because all his prior violations. Like we kept saying, he always getting locked up and coming out, bail and shit. Now they're like, nah, bro, spend some time in here. You know what I'm saying? Just
And you in Louisiana, right?
Yeah, he had no one else here. Well, that's probably what he got locked up to. So yeah, probably.
Damn. Free him.
bhad,
Bad baby.
with the H in between both B's.
Nasty men. Well, go ahead. Shout out to her.
Yeah, go get your money. You know what I'm saying? However you can, however possible. You know what I mean? I don't really want to touch on that because that part is like it's understandable. Because like we keep saying, there's so many ways to get money out here. Even what you was telling me off camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I'm not mad at you. You turned 18, you could do whatever you want to do, right? You're considered an adult at 18, right?
In some sense.
In some
sense.
Law, right? Law wise, like to make your own choices, right? Right?
Yeah, in some senses.
In some senses. So
You
it's
make your own choices and buy liquor.
decent, but I can make my own choices to start
Yeah.
OnlyFans that
yeah.
the only way I'm looking at it is for revenue.
Yeah, because it allows 18-year-olds to pay. So in some senses.
This site is usable for 18 plus year olds, right? So she went out and started her OnlyFans in 6 hours. She showed her numbers. She gained $1 million. Let's say they tax OnlyFans, right? Let's say they tax her whatever. She got to pay taxes on that. She probably come home with what, 600? You know what I mean? And then not to include everything else that comes along with it, the perks and stuff, right? Tips and everything. So, cool, you getting your money. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But like you saying,
That's $166,666. Wow.
then you know how that shit work. Tips in there.
That's what a lot of it was.
You could sell
the
certain
funny
pictures
thing,
locked
right?
and sell them.
The funny thing was because I read this story, and I'm like, damn, what did she post? I'm not interested, but it's like, did she post a girl on girl? Did she post?
Did she get crazy
Did
or?
she get crazy? Yeah, so I'm interested in like what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, she didn't do none of that. She didn't post a picture.
Okay.
She's an internet star.
Yeah.
It's different now. If you're an internet star and you grab an internet backing, it's no more 15 minutes. You become a star.
Yeah.
Right? She had been promoting this shit already, like she was gonna do this. So when she turned 18 and was able to set up her own page, she just started the page.
18, she been hot for like 3 years.
She started the page. You understand me?
Yeah.
And just starting the page, she made $6 million. She made $1 million in 6 hours. Just from people signing up.
Mm.
She didn't even post nothing yet. I don't know if she has yet since then. But in that time frame, she didn't even post anything, bro. That showed me that where we at now in this entertainment atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to be mainstream, right? And I think if you are hit on the internet, like we see with Snitch Nine and bhad, and
if you find your base.
Yeah, you get that base there. you can surpass everybody, even Cardi.
In your world, in your own world, yeah, you good money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes people look at, let's talk the rap world, right? People look at Russ and be like, how he talking this big money shit? Because he's independent and he does everything. He produces tracks, he write his tracks, he put it out, he promote it, he do everything. So all the revenue comes to him. The only thing he's paying is, like we said, taxes. Whatever he got to pay taxes on. So people look at him and be like, why he talking this big shit? Because he big. Like, he big in his world. Like, yeah. And I'm trying to get everybody else to understand you could do that too. Like, I'm an Italian white kid that's big in the rap world. Why you can't do it? Because you haven't found your niche, or you haven't found your fan base, or you're not trying.
You're trying to allow somebody else
to dictate it. Yeah. Because Soulja Boy just posted, I don't know if I want to stay independent or go on a major label.
Yeah,
I want to be at a bigger platform. What bigger platform? You a legend in certain people's eyes, bro.
Was he on Interscope?
I don't think he was ever on a major.
I think he was on Interscope.
I will have to look that up, but I don't know, because from where he popped was the internet shit.
Yeah.
And then the ringtone shit. And then, I don't know if he ever signed to a major, but I don't know why the mind frame is there still for now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you started that wave, like, I don't know, but like you were saying, I think that too. I think it was a lot of creepy old men that was waiting for her to do something.
Well,
like this.
There's no way.
That's why her shit
exploded. There's no way a bunch of 18 to 25-year-old young men were the reason for the membership subscriptions to this young girl's page. Mm-hmm. I just don't see that. I don't see that being the case.
Yes.
I think a lot of creepy old men was on there.
So watch yourselves, man. You know that shit come with IP addresses, right? Don't talk too crazy to her.
Yeah, you just signed in the scope.
Okay.
Yep.
But you understand what I mean, though, right? You a lot of people look at you like, that's Soulja Boy, man. He did a lot, but
Kylie Park Interscope Records.
And Kylie Park is his shit, or
no, Kylie Park was that nigga Kylie Park. Shit.
Oh yeah, he was. I remember that he was signed to that.
Mm-hmm.
He was signed to that. I remember that.
His shit was that SOD shit.
And he been independent ever since he stopped fucking with that, I guess.
Oh yeah, I remember him being on Motown too.
Okay.
And so I don't know, man. Some niggas need that backing because they don't know how to get it for themselves. You think Soulja Boy getting out here in the mud, bro? I don't think so. Not at this point right now. I ain't talking about from what he's done.
That's probably what he's thinking of too. Like what you thinking. I'm not as hot as I was. I'm still relevant. Like people still like, cause I'm doing dumb shit. He realized shit that he's doing, I believe. So maybe that's what's going through his mind. Should I go to a major and maybe they could back me with some shit? And if I come to them with a stupid idea, they'd be like, bro, relax. A video game console that's owned by all them companies, and you can't put that out. Talking about this, the Soulja game console. Like, what we doing here? Nice hit. But yeah.
Don't nobody want to sign.
Nicki Minaj with Anaconda becomes the first female rapper to have a solo song surpass 1 billion views on YouTube. Shout out to Nicki. You know what I'm saying? More money for the seed, you know what I'm saying? More money for the young prince.
I don't.
Chill, that's the queen.
No, it's not that hard, bro. I just don't.
The views and shit?
The YouTube shit.
Yeah, I understand.
That shit it don't move the needle for me because I can look at some shit about fucking, like they said, cats. I can look up videos of cats that got hundreds of millions of views, bro. Like,
yeah, like, I would rather like to hear what people saying if they even came across the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, per se with our show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the views might not be exactly where you want it to be, but if there's people talking about it, like, all right, cool, I'm cool with that, because eventually you'll get to putting your eyes on it. Now you just hearing about it and seeing the clips on Instagram and shit. You're like, yeah, they cool, you know what I'm saying? That's hard. I see y'all doing your thing, keep doing it. And then when it does get to a certain level, they're like, oh shit. Certain people will be like, oh shit, or certain people will be like, yeah, I've been there since day one seeing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't have no sound, they was in his room, they was here, they was there, now look where they at, you know what I'm saying? So, I understand what you mean with the views, because I'm on it, I'm watching it 24/7, I'm trying to study it, but then sometimes I'll be like, damn, I'm letting it consume me. Why I'm feeling this way about, damn, we ain't get to this certain amount of views by this day, or this time. Fuck it, let it rock. You know what I'm saying?
I'm more concerned with content.
Yeah, because I think that's what people appreciate about us. I think the verbal is more like, alright, y'all speaking y'all truth. You know what I'm saying? So.
Because Anaconda, pause. That's the video with her ass out and shit, right?
Yeah, in the jungle and shit. That's probably one of her weakest shits. You know what I'm saying? Even song wise.
Yeah, but the video, the visuals,
that's what people want to see.
I don't subscribe to shit like that. That's no knock to her. Salute to her.
Always.
And having a billion niggas check out that body.
Always.
But I'm good.
July 10th.
What's
Day
that?
3 coming back.
Oh yeah, I peeped that. They in their own little bubble because they only in like 2 arenas.
Vegas. They in Vegas.
New Orleans.
And then New Orleans, I think, is like the championship game in Louisiana or some shit.
So about nah, the championship game wasn't announced location.
Oh, it was to be determined.
I hope it's in Brooklyn.
If it is, we in there again.
Facts. I'm hoping and praying. Wishing.
We went to the last one.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn. Yeah.
I still got the pictures.
I got the videos and shit. We was lit.
Ooh, MLB is back.
Yeah. I don't like the beginning of the season.
I'm on it intact from day one.
I feel like the season don't start until the first fight happens.
Somewhere in the mask. Look back. He went in the face mask. You wild.
You heard? I feel like the season doesn't start until the first fight happens. You know, fight always happens.
It happened yesterday.
It did?
Yep.
Who?
Cincinnati and St. Louis.
Yo, why is that? That's a question. Let's get to that. Why is there always baseball fights in the beginning of the year? Why does that happen?
Because everybody.
Maybe like 2 or 3 fights.
Because everybody's still rusty, and the pitcher might get close to the hitter with the pitch.
You know, yeah. So.
And now, why are you trying, bro? You wasn't in training camp. You wasn't aiming.
You always get the bat drop like.
Yeah, the batter. I don't know if it was that with this one. I think the batter did. Oh yeah. He slid. The guy that was on third base. He slid in, and he didn't violate Yadier because Yadier is the catcher, but he violated. No, the pitcher came in to try to do the tag.
Okay.
And he violated the pitcher. He slid it. He pushed him like ah. He was screaming for him like ah.
Yeah.
And Yadier was like, "Yo, boy, relax, relax." You know, because he an OG. He like, boy, what you doing? But then the rest of the teams came out like, nah. And then, you know, they started pushing and fighting and shit. But,
They didn't
you
get
know,
too
they
crazy.
didn't get a brawl. It ain't Yankees and Red Sox
The
brawl.
brawl ain't happy yet. Alright,
But-
so I should say the brawl.
The
There's
brawl,
always
you
a
know
brawl.
what I mean?
Somebody get punched in the face.
And it's always the Yankees that have the first brawl.
All fucking Oakland. All Oakland. Somebody always get punched in the face though, beginning of the year. I love it. So I feel like
But I'm mad. I'm a little upset though, because I haven't got to see my Mets play yet, because Washington got caught up with the COVID, so that series was postponed. I think we play tomorrow, Philly or some shit. But I've been watching the first couple games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lost to Toronto the first game, but y'all playing right now.
We won the next game though, right?
I believe so. I think we won. Y'all playing
Yeah,
right now.
we lost some bullshit, but you know, that's why I'm paying attention at the beginning of the year. It should be about nothing.
Yeah, it's still getting crazy.
Yeah, bro. But let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Final Four shit.
Yeah, that's what we about to get into.
Shit got me looking dumb and shit, bro. I'm upset.
NCAA tournament. Upset alert special this year. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And 2 number 1s survived. You know what I'm saying? In the men's bracket. You know what I mean?
Who was the other number 1?
That was playing?
No, it was 4. 4 of them in the tournament. So
Yeah.
it was
Gonzaga, Baylor,
Illinois.
and Illinois.
Iowa wasn't the number one.
Iowa, yeah.
Not even.
It was in 2.
It was 2, yeah.
So who else was number 1? Illinois
Michigan.
and Michigan.
Okay. Illinois and Michigan. Yesterday you
got
had
out of there
early
round 32.
some shit like that. They didn't even get to the Sweet 16.
Them niggas in this game.
They did, man.
I had them against Iowa in my original.
That shit got fucked up really at Elite 8.
Your shit?
Yeah,
That shit
I
got
had
fucked up
Michigan.
around 32. Over. And I got UCLA out of here around Sweet 16, but they kept rolling.
Yesterday you had Houston and Baylor first, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Baylor got them the fuck up out of there.
Yeah, I ain't even watched the game.
He said, "What are you doing here?"
What the fuck y'all was doing?
I started
We
watching
had a
that
better
shit.
game against Oregon State.
Yeah.
It would have been a better game.
I started watching it. The score was 17-36. I said, so. I started watching it.
That's how you saw it. Niggas took a 60-point lead on Golden State the other night. That was nasty.
We smacked the
But
Pistons by 50 yesterday.
Yeah, y'all got crazy. But
Niggas was upset yesterday, bro. I don't know. But yeah, that game was over quick and nasty. And then at 8:30 we had the best game of the tournament, and arguably for me, probably it might be the best game I ever seen in college.
Nah, hell.
Me, yeah.
You?
Mhm.
Man, bro.
Wow.
Come on.
Okay.
Butler against
Only other
Gordon
game.
Hayward,
He missed
championship
that,
game?
He missed that 3
but that's
though.
the championship game.
But he missed that 3 though.
Alright,
I'm just
Villanova.
talking about the game. He hit that 3. Hit that 3 to win that game.
T-shirt under the jersey.
He stood there. He said, "Hey, ah."
What y'all doing?
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
But it wasn't a better game than that. You know,
nah,
it's
this
like-
game was back and forth.
Only other game I could probably say, right, that I always revert back to because I watched that shit and you watched it. Syracuse and Connecticut.
Mellow?
The 6 overtime in the Big East.
Oh.
So-
But that wasn't a championship game. I
That's
think
the
that was
biggest
like
tournament. That was the semis to go to the
Johnny Flynn.
McNamara. Bro, was that crazy? Was that game crazy or what though? That shit went to like 1, 2 in the morning.
That was retarded. I was
So-
like, alright, what's going on?
that is the game for me. That is like I seen that game,
Mhm.
so it's like I would put that up there. But that shit last night.
This game last night was serious.
This is like,
For it to be 11 seed against a 1 seed,
yeah, boy, they was working, son. UCLA was working. Number
that's why I wanted
29.
to see them.
I
there.
can't say his name, but boy, Handle,
Yeah.
he had them on skates.
And number 3,
And number 3, yeah.
his jump shot
Dog
is
nigga?
stupid.
No, that's number 20.
He got the little like carry top.
Yeah.
His jump, they should have won
Yeah,
that
Mozzie,
game.
my son Mozzie. I call him
Yeah,
Mozzie.
I don't know how to say his name. They should have won that game though.
They could have won that game.
They
definitely
the
could've
refs
won.
put it in the refs' hand.
That wasn't a charge.
That wasn't a charge. I'm sorry to say. I hope we don't get fined by the league. But
Fuck
that was
NCAA.
not a
That was
charge.
no charge.
You gotta let him finish that.
That was not a charge. I couldn't believe they called it.
He wasn't gonna make it anyways.
It's a blocking foul.
It's a blocking foul, and you gotta call it. I thought he should have pulled up like he did in overtime when he pulled up under a minute. His jump shot is crazy, son. They was leaving him open at the 3. He was like,
All night.
money, nigga, and I'm coming back next year.
Suggs, man.
Suggs is different. He's different. He reminds me of Brandon Roy for some reason.
Yeah.
But number 11 held them down. I hear you. However you say it, he held them down. Gonzaga team is, deep pulls. First player to 15th player?
That was their first bad game.
That was their first bad game. I thought they was going to win by 10. And
I thought they were going to smack these.
bro, and they had so many chances, UCLA, when they had the fast break, and Suggs said, no, block,
That shit out of here.
grab the rebound, came
Thank
down,
man.
thread the needle. Sunset, Timmy said,
Ah!
you know off me. I was like, nah, this nigga's nice, nigga.
Momentum shifts.
And then now they coming up, UCLA coming up the court slow, and he's still celebrating on the other side. Like,
Yeah.
And then overtime, it was, man, he grabbed that shit, bro. Son came down, made that. I was like, oh shit. I said, let's go, let's watch something. Let's see something happen.
I knew he was going to hit that shit, bro. I
told you, I'm walking down the street watching it on my phone, son. White couple right behind me. So I stopped walking. They like, oh. I'm like, I got to see this. Son, that nigga hit that three, son.
And kept moving. No,
said,
He ain't look.
His form was straight.
God said, nah.
Kept running to the side. He said, I always wanted to jump on the scores table like D-Wade.
That shit didn't even
that
go
was my
in yet.
chance.
That shit didn't even go in.
The coach was like, yeah.
That's just that.
And we know that coach. He been doing mad shit in the college.
Yeah, man. I said, nah, that was cold blood.
That was a good game the way it ended.
The nigga said, yo, nigga UCLA was on the free throw line. He took his jersey. He said,
they wasn't even that upset. They was just like, oh my god.
Niggas just looked up like.
They all dapped each other up like, yo.
Like, ain't no more time.
We don't get enough chance. My boy gonna hit these three.
Nah,
that was a great game. But personally, like for me, like you saying, yeah, it might be top 3 that I've ever seen. Personally, because I can't go back all the way to like,
Christian Laettner.
Yeah, I can't. I ain't see that.
That's the best game I've seen, bro.
I remember, but I didn't watch the game. I remember seeing the highlights on SportsCenter. Ray Allen versus Allen Iverson. Ray Allen shot. I remember that, but I ain't watch it. I ain't get the emotion. Yeah.
Gordon Hayward missed the shot.
But that was a great game.
Son
from Villanova hit the shot. That was crazy.
That was a good way to end it, but.
And we might have to just do a little more research to look back on the coach, but we're not missing shit like this, like that you hitting a buzzer beater and you either Final Four or National Championship game.
2, you got number 1 versus 11, undefeated.
And to push them to that break to a buzzer beater, nigga. You gotta hit this buzzer beater or we going to another overtime. I'm not fucking with you. I'm forcing you to do something special tonight. So and it's alright, we'll be back next year.
And be playing for undefeated season and the championship and tomorrow night against the other, the 1B of the season. Yeah. Because baby, you could say they too, but
this hasn't. What they trying to do hasn't happened since Larry Bird's Indiana team in '76. They said undefeated and win the national championship.
Less games though, Larry.
Probably, yeah.
They 30-0.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. We haven't seen that, have we?
No, nigga.
We haven't seen that.
Duke tried it. I think they got bounced in the first round.
JJ Redick, right?
Yep.
So we got Baylor versus Gonzaga.
Yeah,
and
man.
Baylor is UCLA, like we were saying, but a 1 seed.
Who you got?
The varsity team.
We ain't gonna get to it too much. Who you got? 1 versus 1. Gonzaga going for the undefeated season. Baylor.
Oh, that's a home run. That shit is out of here.
Baylor ain't been liking that. Them niggas been 1 all season. For the marbles.
I like this game. It's gonna come down to the end again. I think this game will come down to the end again, bro. I like how Baylor playing.
Whoever you don't pick, I'm picking the other.
I'm going with Gonzaga though.
Alright, so I'm picking Baylor.
I'm going with Gonzaga. So Adam Morrison not on this team.
One of us gotta look right. Alright, so the ladies on Saturday was crazy too. Saturday was crazy, right? We had Connecticut versus Arizona, and I was happy that I was wrong about my pick because I really like Shorty on Arizona.
Both went with UConn.
McDonald, Shorty is nice. She a baller. She dribbled that ball.
She's a beast.
Hard, bro. She don't.
She look like Didi.
Yeah, right.
Like she keep her shoulders low. She look like a running back. She like Barry Sanders.
She hit Shorty with the. I said, oh, She came through the pick. This way, shifted back left, threw me back right, hard, I said, oh, her pops was like, let's fucking go. I said, oh, I hear you, Pop. I hear you. Ain't too many people in this fucking stadium. I hear you. Right. So they beat UConn, made them look bad. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, because the closest they was getting to was 5. They kept
kicked
trying.
Their ass. They did. So we got, and I like the coach for Arizona.
Another black coach. She made it to the finals, to the national
so they got Connecticut out of here, UConn. Gino was upset. He was very upset. And then we had South Carolina
the mob,
versus
nigga, you heard?
The heartbreaker of the tournament.
This was just like the Gonzaga game.
Nah, it's worse.
Worse? Why? Because it's women?
It's different if he hit the 2, right? Or he hit the 3 and go up 1, right?
Like,
and it's like 6 seconds left, and you get that, they lose defense, and you get an outlet pass, nigga get it, nobody, no defenders back, he lays it up, and misses it to win the game, bro. That's the difference. Nigga hit the 3 at the buzzer, boy.
And it's crazy because
on good defense.
It's crazy because Stanford got it on the other end.
Yeah, bro.
The same way that they got it on South Carolina got it on the other end. It was the same exact shit. Mm-hmm. But they got the bounce to put the ball in.
Put the ball in. They was up 1, right? Yep. So South Carolina and Stanford, through Staley's team, had a clear shot at the end of the game to just right at the basket, just put the ball in the hole. And you're in the championship game, and it clanked off the back of the rim.
Put the peanut in the peanut.
It clinked off the back of the rim, and
she immediately started crying.
She
said, "This not fair. What's not fair? Life not fair, mama. Listen, you should have dunked it. You pulled the pack.
That shit hurt me.
That shit hurt me. I was like, damn.
I said, okay, I'm watching it. I'm watching the game. I said, oh shit, they got the steal, come to the ground, come down court, and missed the shot.
I said, yes, I had
she
some
was right there. I said, oh, she gonna put it in. That shit bounced off of that. That's just sad.
Yeah, that little square part.
That's just sad. Bang! It came right back. I said, oh.
It's one more time. Fucking bullshit.
She said, I was like, damn, go get her. Go get her, coach. Go get her. So Stanford won. I like Stanford team though. I think Shorty on Team Jones. They nice, man. These girls is nice, man. So Stanford versus Arizona today in the next couple hours, and I got Arizona off the rip.
What is this? 2-1 seed? 2-2 seeds?
2-1. 2-1. 1-2.
Arizona's a 2 seed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
One game, I got McDonald taking this shit. If she have off game, then you know it's curtains. But I don't. She has a 25.
I'm gonna go with Stanford then.
She's going 25 this tournament. So let's see her go for 30, 35. But I think it's gonna be a good game though. Either way, I'm hoping for it. So yeah, that's today, and tomorrow we got Zags versus Baylor. And the Nets versus the Knicks tomorrow. So yeah, basketball Mondays. Yeah, but we definitely kicked the Pistons' ass yesterday. We was upset, bro.
Crazy.
Niggas was fucking up last week, bro. We was on a 3-game losing streak for no reason.
Yeah.
Fucking Bucks is right there, bro. We be 2 games behind niggas. But it is what it is.
So the Warriors was trailing Raptors by 61 points at one point in that game, bro.
Horrible.
But, I gotta listen to a little TJ Project. I haven't listened to it yet.
I'm listening to it right now. It's cool, but I've been on my old school shit. I told you.
Oh yeah, Roy Williams retired.
Definitely, great career.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Tar Heels, man. It's about time, man. I'll be wondering when they gonna retire. Somebody's supposed to be 77 and so I'll be like, what the fuck? Damn, what's their diet plan? Like Pete Carroll, bro.
Arizona's a 3 seed.
3?
Stanford's 1.
Even better, I got the 3, please. That girl McDonald was good. I hope she get drafted by the Liberty.
You got anything else you gonna give to people?
The Knicks smacked niggas about 50 last night. Niggas was hitting threes like fucking Reggie Miller, Steph, and Clay last night, bro. I was like, what? Can we do this every night? But other than that, we had our big man that we signed on a 10-day contract come in and break his fucking finger.
Didn't Isaiah Thomas sign with somebody?
With Pelican. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the boy, you know what I'm saying? Still my guy.
Other than that, Cassidy and him being happened last night. I did not watch it. I heard it was terrible off many reviews and from the battle rap culture. I heard it was fucking atrocious. But I'm hearing Cassidy won, I'm hearing Hitman won. But either way,
So
I'm
now
hearing
you
we
gotta
lost.
watch it.
I don't gotta watch it. I heard niggas lost. I heard whoever won between them, we lost. So that's
Like
how
the
niggas
community?
was hurt. Yeah, it was a waste. And that's what I'll be saying. Stop paying these niggas attention. There's a lot of dope, real battle rappers in this shit that y'all could be paying attention to and sponsoring and subscribing to that'll give you a better show than these niggas, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'll be saying. That's all I'll be saying, man. If you going, this ain't a Cassidy mixtape. This is Cassidy battle rap. This ain't no Hitman on Wildin' Out. This is Hitman doing battle rap past his battle rap prime. You know, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it's different from when you was battling 7 odd years ago, 8 years ago. It's different now. You out of touch. Niggas want to get involved in the battle rap. It's really battle rap is a check for it. Just like Murder Mook. He's outdated. I got niggas that when they hear Murder Mook battling, they like, yo, I heard Mook battling, recorded it. Yo, fuck him. Not in all respect, but like.
Yeah, man, Reggie Bullock.
Yeah, he was gunning last night.
Nigga said on possibly facing the next big 3 on Monday. He said we got a big 5. We not really concerned about that big 3.
Respectfully.
We a team over here?
Hmm?
That's what he's saying. We're a team over here.
Yeah, respectfully.
You get introduced as the Knicks.
Respectfully.
Fuck the Knicks.
That's crazy though. How you like some shit like that?
Nah, I'm not mad at your
Yeah, bro. Nigga, that's what I was saying to you, bro. Niggas is trying to build culture over here, and that's what's happening.
You know, why the White Sox keep bringing all these Cubans over here? That's just hitting home runs and shit.
Because they had home runs. We talking about that Mercedes Blue nigga
Yeah,
or whatever his
who
name
is
is?
this nigga?
I don't know.
So, with that, happy Easter to everybody again.
All that.
Hope y'all had a happy Easter because this will be coming out on Monday. You know what I mean? Stop doing that man-made shit. Stop wearing your best shit on Insta. You know what I'm saying? Just chill with the fam.
Stop doing that man-made
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? You ain't gotta spend money all the time on
So
clothes.
what you telling niggas to get vaxxed out here? Niggas don't get vaxxed?
You getting your vaccine or no?
I'm not talking on camera about that. I asked you about what you telling these people.
If you feel like that's something that you want to do, I'm just saying that I don't mean like don't go out. I mean don't spend money on unnecessary shit. I think that's what last year taught us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say you gotta have a vaccine stamp on your passport if you're going out the country.
Fuck, I'm not even
It's
thinking
a
about
fuck
that. That's
you.
why I'm considering getting the vaccine. I'm not even considering that. I'm considering more in our world. It's gonna to go to stadiums, to go to do anything. We really gonna have to at least have one time that you got that shit, and that's the shit that's where they gonna get niggas with. I didn't really want to take it. I don't know if I'm considering now. I don't know if it's 50-50. I don't know what it is yet, but I went to my doctor.
55, 40.
He asked me if I wanted my flu shot. I was like, no, I don't take that no more. He was like, yeah, you don't. You haven't took it in many years. I was like, cool. He was like, I could set you up for the vaccine. I was like, I still don't know. I want to know more research. He was like, it's understandable. He was
it is.
Yeah, he was like, you ever got it? He said, you ever felt like you got it?
No.
And I was like, no. He was like, I wanted to take the test. He was like, me? He said, me personally, I'm your doctor. You know me for a while now. I don't consider you taking the test because I feel like the tests are 50-50. They come out and then you don't know if you really got it or not. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like you never got it and you haven't got sick in this last year, I'm like, yeah, I haven't really caught a cold or anything like that. He was like, so just keep doing what you're doing and try to stay away and just do what you do. But if you got to think about the vaccine because of everything else that it's going to affect. Like, again, you're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to rent places out. You're not going to be able to. That's fucked up.
See how long shit hold up, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through this year again. We gotta go through this year again.
This shit like the blip.
This shit like the 5 years after Thanos snapped his fingers, bro. We going day by day trying to figure this shit out. So I'm not telling nobody not to or to do it. But it's your decision, you know what I'm saying? And like Core said, I keep shit behind. I won't put it on there. But I just feel like, me personally, it's teetering, but I don't know. I've been talking to my moms about it. You know?
I don't like news.
Because I went to the doctor last month, and I told one of my friends, and they was like, and it was a female, they was like, oh, a lot of dudes don't go to the doctor. I'm like, nah, I have to. Like, I have to know what's going on with my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be surprised by nothing later on. If you gotta cut my leg off right now, cool.
Get that shit out of here.
I don't need that shit to affect nothing else. Nigga, you 30 years old, dude. You can keep it till you 45. No, get rid of it now, so I can know how to adjust to it and live with it. Yeah, like, and shit, I'm gonna have two O's on my lap, nigga, on my wheelchair like this.
Nah, they asked me that if I had COVID related. I was like, nah, man, I don't get sick.
And you took the test once or twice, right?
Yeah, I had to take the test for work.
For work. So I want to know against that shit, yours or. But you gotta. I mean, because I felt the dry cough coming on the other day, and I'm like, let me take some raw syrup. Whoop. You know what I mean? Take my fucking vitamins.
That's what I told him. I don't even take a flu shot. So, like, the fuck? Girl, vaccine everybody else so they can clear the air. And that shit down to zero. What the fuck I'm getting it for?
Hope y'all enjoyed the verses.
I'm keeping my mask on to about 2025, nigga.
Especially where we at in the East Coast. It's coming on at 8 o'clock, so.
Oh, yeah.
Hope y'all enjoy y'all verses tonight, you know, that get that good feel, that soul feel, you know what I'm saying? And
get your
stay up, you know what I'm saying? We got the sun coming out. You know what I mean?
Stay out longer.
Don't let nobody take your energy. And let's stay on this winning streak, you heard? Saying that's the winning streak right there. It just happened. Boom. Universe talking to you. So, with that being said, for Don Core, it's bhad. Y'all already know what we're about to do. We about to get out of here. Once again, shout out to Noel. And Harmony, you know what I'm saying? 6'5".